For years, Karen had used my farm as her personal shortcut. The gravel lane that wound through my property led to the county road on the other side, and she treated it like her private highway. Every morning, her SUV would roar past my porch, kicking up dust and startling the animals. Every evening, she'd fly through again, sometimes stopping in the middle just to shout at me about property maintenance or community standards. I told her 100 times, "Karen, this is private land. You don't have the right to drive through it." She'd just wave me off. "Oh, please, it's faster this way. You're being selfish." At first, I tried being patient. Then I put up a sign, "Private property, no trespassing." She tore it down within 2 days. I installed a gate across the lane. She cut the chain and drove through anyway. The final straw came one evening when I found her SUV parked right up by my barn. I walked out and asked what the hell she was doing. She rolled her eyes and said, "I needed to drop something off at my friend's. Stop acting like this road belongs to you. It's community access." That was it. I wasn't going to argue anymore. The very next day, I called the county records office and had a fresh copy of the land survey printed. The gravel lane? Entirely within my property lines. Not a single inch of it was public right-of-way. I called my lawyer, filed the paperwork, and within 2 weeks, I had full legal reinforcement. Karen had 0 rights to my land, so I blocked it off. Not with a flimsy chain or a sign this time, but with 12 feet of solid steel fencing anchored into concrete posts. No one was getting through without my say-so. The first morning she came barreling down. She nearly wrecked her SUV trying to stop in time. She jumped out, screaming bloody murder. "You can't block this road. This is my route to work. The HOA says." I cut her off. "Karen, the HOA doesn't own this farm." "I do. And I've had enough of your trespassing. From now on, you go around like everybody else." She pulled out her phone and dialed 911 right in front of me. "Yes, emergency. This man is blocking the road with a fence. He's trapping me on my own property." When the deputies arrived, she launched into a tirade, pointing at me, screaming about how I was illegally blocking community access. The deputy turned to me. "Sir, do you have proof this is your property?" I handed him the land survey and the freshly notarized boundary documents. He studied them, nodded, and turned back to Karen. "Ma'am, this lane is entirely on his land. He has every right to block access. You've been trespassing." Karen's face went red. "That's impossible. The HOA." The deputy cut her off. "The HOA doesn't own his farm. You've been warned. If you're caught on this property again, you'll be arrested for criminal trespass." The silence that followed was glorious. Karen sputtered, pointed at me like she wanted to spit fire, but for once, no one listened. The deputy escorted her back to her SUV and made her drive all the way around the long way home. Word spread through the neighborhood like wildfire. For years, Karen had bragged about her shortcut. Now, everyone knew the truth. She'd been breaking the law. She tried to stir up support at the next HOA meeting, demanding they petition for access. But without a public easement, she didn't stand a chance. The other members just laughed, tired of her antics. These days, I sit on my porch with my coffee and watch cars slow down at the steel fence before turning around. Karen still glares every time she passes by on the county road, but she doesn't dare set foot on my lane again. Because now she knows, this farm isn't her shortcut. It's mine, and I made sure she'll never use it again.